Okay, and here's the result of Bill's work. He built the set, then he got his two actresses together, and they're mimicking the painting that we saw in the previous video. 1995, the greeting is just a very short video showing the greeting, modern contemporary times. Here, I'm sure everybody's very familiar with Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park, 1993. So at this point, they're starting to combine real footage with computer-generated imagery, and that would be the point of this. Because of course we don't have actual. I mean, I think they did do some, actual dinosaurs, but if I remember correctly, a lot of it was digitally edited. Okay, so it's 2008. We are starting into the digital age. So people now, photographers are basically just using digital cameras, their cell phones, photographing things, uploading it to the computer, and editing, cutting, designing in Photoshop. And so, I mean, a lot of my peers, when I went to graduate school, this is exactly what they were doing in graphic design and photography. No longer were you going into a dark room and using chemicals and taking photographs. The real world, you were creating your own world. Okay, so in the long tradition of artists using past artists as inspiration, in this piece, Jeff Wall, A Sudden Gust of Wind, it's using a Japanese wood print as his inspiration. And here in a minute, we'll see it in the next frame. He hires actors. He plans it. He takes probably 50,000 photographs until he got the exact right one. Then it looks to me he mounted it with a fluorescent light and a display case, so it has a luminescence coming back from behind it. So, and I want you to look at the next image and see how they're similar. So in the photograph that we just saw prior, um, that photographer uses this wood block as inspiration. The main difference here is the water that the artist used in the previous image, and then the mountain. Mount Fuji is not there because it's more realistic in the previous photo. But we have flying paper, we have people running around, we even have the tree. So you can talk about how the similarities, but the colors are different. And this one has got more blues, whereas his is more warm and reds.